doing that character. We actually have a submitted question from our social media app, Frankly Chat.
Somebody here just texted you a question?
This is through, look, you're spoiling the magic, okay?
Someone's too lazy to get up and walk through
It's the convenience of social media.
I'm the laziest person in this
Could Shane do a better job defending the group than Rick? They're gonna start sending nasty questions now.
Yeah, right? Well, you're lazy. I don't know. You know, I think that a big thing for Shane, in Shane's mind, was in the time that they were living out by the rock quarry in that camp before Rick comes back. They were living before the zombie attack in episode 4 of the first season. They were living a relatively peaceful life out there, and I think that sort of was Shane's whole thing. You know, when I was running the show, things were all right. I think eventually the world just gets more and more dangerous, and that was sort of bound to happen. I think what ended up happening to Shane was he just felt that sort of, you know, trying to be a good person and do what's right or sense of morality. He really felt like that had to be kind of thrown right out the window, and you have to kind of build a wall around your heart in order to survive in a world like that, and just do whatever the best thing is to increase your chances of survival. And I think that was very hard because Shane was such a deeply feeling and emotional guy. So he was kind of lying about this huge part of himself to himself. So I think eventually Shane became a very dangerous leader. But you know, had Rick never shown up, and I think that's the thing that sort of plagued him. You know, I think he felt that he could do a better job because he wasn't sort of burdened with all this moral anxiety. If that makes sense.
It makes sense for the person in their seat.
Yeah, that person's like, I didn't even open my ears.
They're actually falling asleep.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Hi.
Okay, so if Shane hadn't died, do you think you would prefer the way that Rick had led with the prison, or with how the governor was leading everyone who were married?
Oh man, dude. I think Rick in the prison. I think the whole governor. I just don't. That's just not Shane's cup of tea. Like, let's pretend that we're all in a town and everything's cool. You know, like that was not. I think he's much more straightforward than that. You know, it's not about like pulling the wool over people's eyes. You know, if that makes sense.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, aside from Shane, we also have Wall Street, we have Grudge Match, we have Mob City, the upcoming Fury. Like, so you are a busy man, and yes, a round of applause for being so busy. But when you first delve into a character, how does it work? Does it start with your own, like, internally in your own brain? How am I going to work this character? Or do you look outwards at other pop culture, other movies, books?
Each one's different, you know, each one's totally different. You know, I think it comes from 3 places, from yourself and outside in the world, or it comes from other artists, you know, other performances. But you know, each one's different, but it definitely does. Again, not to be like the hokeyest dude in the freaking planet, but like, you know, each one does take a lot out of you, and you give. That's the only way I really want to do it, is to invest fully, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shane, you know, I know, you know, that's mostly what we talk about here, but he's still, you know, a huge part of my heart, and I really care about that dude. Yeah.
Hi, I don't see you, but I'm assuming someone's there with a question.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering, like, I've seen a lot of memes about Shane.
A lot of who?
Memes.
Like a thing on the internet. Like,
I suck at interneting, dude. Like, the internet just passed me the hell by.
Was that thing just called the interneting?
Yeah, I suck. So
It's like a meme. Have you seen like lolcats? Wait, okay. Alright. It's like a viral image or message that's spread around with like your picture and then like a funny caption or something.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Am I explaining this right? Anyway, yeah.
So funny memes?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of memes of Shane with the caption of, oh, best friend's dead, time to sleep with his wife.
Best friend's dead, time to sleep with his wife. good bumper sticker. Douchebag Shane. That's not nice. That man's sitting right here. He has a heart.
No. Shane doesn't.
Okay, so yes. What's your question?
I was wondering if you were like the other actors, I would know that I would feel kind of hurt if one of my characters that I had played was being spoken of in like that type of manner. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
Oh, so
You're all right.
Nervous. It's cool. No, it doesn't. Look, when we first started the show, we went to Comic-Con in San Diego, we went to Comic-Con in New York before the show never aired. And I remember we all had to introduce ourselves, and Andy Lincoln's like, "Hello, I'm Andrew Lincoln," and and Lori, that sort of thing, and everybody's introducing themselves, and everyone's like, "Yeah." And then it's me, I'm like, "Hey everybody, I'm Jon Bernthal, I play Shane Walsh," and it was like, "Boo!" Shit! Like I didn't know, like Comic-Con audience, I had no idea. And then they fucking hate me. We haven't even started, For me, I just, like I never saw it that way, never wanted it to be that way. People still come up to me, people be like, "I love Shane, I love his point of view," which is a little bit creepy, but I get it. But me too, I'm a little bit creepy. But then the people come up like, "I hated you, you're the biggest asshole ever." Awesome. So I think that it's, I never set out to make him a villain or a guy who like twirls his mustache. Like I think that's pretty lame, and I think your job as a storyteller and an actor is to identify with the guy, make him come from a place where he's genuinely trying to do what he absolutely believes is right for the people that he loves. And I thought it was an opportunity, the character offered an opportunity to really go on a crazy arc. That was really all about love and loyalty and heart.
I remember the YouTube. And you went on a food run? You went on a food run?
Well, interneting memes aside, I mean, you have a character that, whether or not people say bad things about him online, he is being talked about.